Hello everyone, I'm Lijan. In this video I'm going to share with you a series that I really love, that I'm really passionately using in my classes to warm up the joints. I call them the juicy joints. Well, in Sanskrit they're called Pavana Muktasana series, but it's a bit less sexy than juicy joints. It is good for beginners, it's good for advanced practitioners. Why? For beginners it enhances our body awareness, it prepares our body for any kind of workout that we want to do afterwards, so you can use it before any workout or before your regular yoga practice. For advanced practitioners, it really prepares the body to go very deep into asanas and also helps us with the concentration of the mind, with really focusing on whatever is happening in our body. So let's do something good for ourselves, and let's start with this beautiful series that I hope that will stay with you throughout your entire yoga practice. Okay, so you can use a little pillow to begin. I will show you from the side. If you are comfortable sitting straight like that, with a bit of a support from your hands, good. If you feel it's too much of a stretch for you already, you can put this little pillow, whatever feels comfortable for you. I will demonstrate for ease with the pillow. So first we find our comfortable position. Our sitting bones are at the edge of the pillow, and I am leaning against my hands. My feet are hip width apart, they are relaxed, my knees are relaxed. And I will basically work with each joint in my body, starting from the toes and the ankles. So first, make sure that you're in contact with your breath, that your breath is perfectly synchronized with the movement, so that it really has its amplified healing effects. How do I synchronize? I inhale with a big belly, making a balloon with my belly. Now I'm exaggerating a little bit. And I exhale, sucking the navel in as if it's trying to touch the spine. So that's going to be my breathing pattern throughout the whole practice. If you think it's not natural for you yet, you can take a minute just to practice type of breathing. And now, exhaling, I'm bringing the toes close to my body. Inhaling, I'm stretching, pointing the toes. Exhale, toes towards my head. Inhale, point. And while I continue with the movement, I make some explanations. While I'm doing the movements, of course, first I'm trying to get the movement, feel the movement, synchronize with the breath. And then I'm bringing my awareness to whatever is happening in my body. Is there any difference between the left and the right? My feet are carrying me throughout the day, all the time. We don't really pay much of an attention to them. So now it's a good time to see how they feel. And coming to a neutral position, now I will make circles. Inhaling the lower circle, exhaling the upper part of the circle. But when I'm doing the circle, there's something that you need to pay attention to. I am isolating my knees, because whenever there's a decrease in mobility in part of a body, the rest of the body is trying to compensate. So, the way my knees would be trying to compensate would be moving along with the ankles. I try to avoid that. So only the ankles and toes are active. And now, let's do it in the opposite direction, while keeping the breath flowing. Really enjoying the movement and being totally present with the movement, and relax. Now I want to take a moment just to feel if there is any change in sensations. You may literally feel tingling sensations, a flow of energy moving through your ankles, like they're alive now, there's something happening there. So try to tune into that. So giving a little break, you can also close your eyes to feel the sensations in your body. Then we will move to the knee. Interlocking our fingers under the left thigh, exhaling, bringing the knee close to the body without pushing, as far as it's comfortable. Inhaling, stretching out. Here I'm using my core a little bit to keep it straight, to keep the legs straight. Exhale. bringing it back to the body. Inhale, stretch out. So this is really a mindfulness practice actually. I want to be 100% present in my body. I really want to see what's happening. And sometimes for people especially who like lots of physicality, who like lots of action, that may be a bit boring. Okay, I need to cool down and really tune into the movements in my body, but it can be super rewarding. I will tell a little bit more about this in a bit. First, let's see how this feels and continue with some circles of the knee, keeping the breath flowing. And opposite direction. Once you have the movements memorized, you can do them with eyes closed. That's even more fun to do it like that, to be more interiorized. And relax. And now you can take a moment to see how the different legs feel. You may feel that the left leg that we have worked with is a bit more relaxed, it's a bit closer to the ground. It's like there's a difference in the levels of the both knees. You will feel it very clearly. And now coming to the right leg, interlocking the fingers again, exhaling towards the body, and inhaling, stretching out. So I was saying it's good to be present in the body while we're doing all these exercises, because it has also a very amazing effect on our stress management. If people are suffering from anxiety, stress, like this type A personality style of living, trying to fix problems all the time, now this exercise allows us to slow down a little bit, to tune into the body a little bit. And because of that, this series actually is very good in stress management, now rotations, and also in conditions like chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia, where stress plays an important factor. And in the opposite direction. And stretch out, again taking a moment to see how it feels. And now bringing the left foot on our right thigh, and we're going to grab our toes and just make some circles with our feet. Also in Ayurveda, the joints are of course super important, and if the energy is flowing through the joints, then the circulation is good in our body, the lymph circulation, our drainage system of the body is working well, opposite direction. And this helps the body to keep itself pure, and we will be supporting the self-healing mechanism of the body this way. And Ayurvedic doctors would say we are reducing, eliminating excess air, excess vata from the body, which helps to keep ourselves young and strong. And now, very gently pushing the knee. I'm not really forcing it down. I'm just doing some very gentle butterfly movement to relax my hip. And relax, moving to the other leg. Making circles with my foot, right foot. Really enjoying the movement, enjoying the breath. Whenever you feel that you're holding the breath or it's not as deep as it can be, I mean, these are gentle opposite direction, these are gentle exercises, so we can really be very deep with our breath. So whenever you feel that, you feel like you're having short breaths, and down to the knee, and not really exhaling long, relaxed, then you can purse your lips. That's my trick also that I use very often. When I feel like my breath is not really relaxed enough, I purse my lips and exhale slowly, like this, to make it a bit easier for my body to adjust to a slower breathing pattern. And relax. Okay, this was it for my legs. Now, coming more higher up the body, we will do a little bit of a stretching for our spine. You can use this pillow under your knees if the floor is a bit painful for your knees. So how do I use use it. I put it here and I place my knees on top. My knees are hip width apart, right under my hips. My hands are under my shoulders. I'm watching out that the eyes of my elbows are pointed towards each other. My fingers are active. Inhale, head and tail go up. Exhale, head and tail go down. I really love this. It's a beautiful exercise for the spine to wake up the body. Like really feeling your body curving into a ball. And as you inhale, big belly, making space for the breath, and then tail go up. And coming into a neutral position, bringing the left knee close to the head, and inhaling, lengthening. It's not about pushing up, it's about lengthening. So my head and my tail, they're long. Exhale, bringing the head towards the knee. Again, not forcing, as far as it's comfortable for you. And inhale, lengthen. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And now we're going to do it with the right leg. Exhale. Inhale, long leg. Exhale. Inhale, as if there is a rope pulling on top of my head, and at my toe, right toe. And relax. One last time in the tabletop position. We don't want to stay here too long because then the wrist can hurt a little bit. I put my right hand to the side, inhale here. And as I exhale, I go to the diagonal, stretching the left side of my hips, my body, my torso, and coming back up, sloping the hands, and the right side. And we will do it one more time. Inhale, exhale, and coming back to the center. Inhale, exhale, reaching parts of our body that we don't get to stretch that easily. Very good. We will continue with some exercises in this position, in the seated position on our knees, and that may not be comfortable for all of you to hold for a while. In this case, I recommend a smaller pillow, or any pillow that you have at hand, and put it in between your legs. I am seated in between my heels, my hips are in between my heels, and this little leverage there helps me to be more comfortable in this position. This is a very healing, supporting position. It's good for the arch of our feet. That's why we want to integrate it into our routine. And it's not very healthy to always sit in a one-sided cross-legged position, so we want to adapt a little bit. So now we are going to move with the upper body, lifting our arms up, inhaling, lengthening the spine, and exhaling towards the left, feeling the stretch on the side of the torso. You can go as far as it's comfortable for you, don't force your body, and inhaling, coming up, and exhaling to the opposite side. Enjoying the stretch. Inhaling, long spine. And exhaling, holding on to the opposite knee, giving a nice twist slowly. Even the head goes all the way to the left. And then coming back up, long spine, inhale. And exhale, opposite side. And coming back to the center. And we will change the position of our seating, and we will go into a cross-legged position and moving again a little bit with the spine, holding on to our knees, exhaling, curving the spine, inhaling, opening up the chest, exhale, go into a curve. Inhale, open the chest. And now inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them close behind. Trying to bring the hands as close to each other as possible. And again, inhaling up. And exhaling again. Bringing the hands close as if they're trying to touch each other. And relax. And now we will continue working with the arms, lifting the arms up, the shoulders are down, exhale, hands up, inhale, down, exhale, up, inhale, down, one last time, exhale up, feeling the tension through the middle finger, exhale, down, and relaxing. You can put your thumb inside, make gentle fists, and making circles with your wrist. As we did with the legs, we want to isolate the wrist completely, so the elbows are not moving, it's just the wrist, and it's a very slow, very gentle movement, synchronized with the breath. I really want to feel what's happening in my wrists. I'm closing my eyes, especially for people who are spending a lot of time in front of a computer. This is a very good exercise. Also for yogis, we're doing a lot of tabletop positions or sound salutations or all these postures that require a lot of strength of the wrist. This is a good movement to prepare, and also the opposite direction. You can feel your arms burning a little bit, get a little bit of a workout, that's okay. And keeping the mind, the attention in the wrists. Even while I'm teaching, I'm trying to not to think about what to say next. I'm really putting my best in being present with what I'm doing right now, being in the body right now. Opening up my hands, exhale. Touching the shoulders, inhale. Taking a few breaths there. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And staying close, inhaling, opening up the chest, the shoulder blades are getting really close, and exhaling, closing down, trying to bring the elbows close to each other, and opening up, inhaling again, really using the entire range of motion of our shoulders when I'm doing this movement. And opposite direction. Again, when we open, we inhale. When we close, we exhale. This is amazing for releasing any tension that we may have accumulated in the neck, in the shoulders, and relax. New arms, I like them. And exhale, dropping the head. Inhale, extending. Exhale, drop. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop. Inhale, extend. I'm not really squeezing my neck here, I'm extending and coming to a neutral position. I want to change my legs because I don't want always to have the same leg close to my body. It's good to swap for my hips. And turning to my left side, exhale. Coming back to the center, inhale. Opposite side, exhale. And center, inhale. One more round in both directions. Our neck is really sensitive, there are lots of nerves. And inhale in the center, exhale, dropping the ear to the shoulder. Squeeze in, making sure it's ready, it's warmed up before I start any other physical exercise. These are very subtle movements, dropping the head towards the chest and very slow rotations with the head. So this subtlety is not about only the physical aspects, it's also about the quality of our energies, the movement of prana, energy in our body. So this series improves the flow of prana, but these are the more subtle, deeper aspects of yoga. And putting a little awareness space here and there, giving short breaks here and there, and listening to what's happening in your body may help you to feel the prana instead of fantasizing about it or just putting it in a shelf as new age nonsense. You may be surprised. And the other side, keeping the neck long, as if there's a rope on top of my head, really pulling my head towards the diagonals, keeping the range of motion really big, and staying present with the movement, with the breath. And that will do. That concludes this beautiful sequence that we can perform just as a sequence by itself or as a warm-up to any kind of practice that we will do afterwards. Congratulations, you did something great for yourself. See you in another video.